Staying on budget when it comes to groceries is a challenge that many people face. With rising food prices and the temptation of prepackaged convenience foods, it can feel like a never-ending battle to stick to your grocery budget. However, with a bit of planning, strategy, and discipline, it's entirely possible to maintain a budget while still eating healthy and delicious meals. In this video, we'll explore some practical and effective tips to help you stay on budget with groceries. 1. Plan your meals ahead of time. One of the most effective ways to stick to a grocery budget is by meal planning. When you take the time to plan your meals for the week, you can make a detailed grocery list, reducing the temptation to buy items you don't need. A good starting point is to plan meals around what you already have in your pantry and fridge. Look for ingredients that are about to expire or that you already have in surplus, and use those in your planned meals. Meal planning doesn't have to be rigid, and it can allow room for flexibility. You can even try batch cooking and preparing meals for several days in advance to save time and reduce last-minute takeout orders. 2. Create a detailed shopping list and stick to it. After you've planned your meals, create a detailed shopping list. The key here is to stick to the list and avoid impulse buying. It's easy to get distracted by promotions, sales, or items that look appealing, but if they aren't on your list, they aren't necessary for your meals that week. Shopping with a list keeps you focused and prevents you from wandering the aisles aimlessly. 3. Buy in bulk. Buying in bulk can be a great way to save money, especially on non-perishable items or foods that have a long shelf life. Items like rice, pasta, oats, and canned goods can be purchased in larger quantities for a lower price per unit. Just be mindful of the storage space in your home and ensure you'll be able to use the items before they expire. When buying perishable items in bulk, consider freezing them. Meat, vegetables, and fruits can often be frozen and used at a later date, reducing waste and extending the shelf life of your groceries. 4. Stick to store brands. Store brands or generic brands often offer the same quality as name brand products, but at a significantly lower price. Many people assume that the more expensive brands are of higher quality, but that's not always the case. Give store brands a try for things like canned goods, cereals, milk, bread, and snacks. You might be surprised at how similar they taste, and you'll likely notice a difference in your grocery bill. 5. Use coupons and apps. In today's digital age, there are countless apps and websites that help you save money at the grocery store. From digital coupons to cashback offers, there are many ways to get discounts. Some grocery stores even have loyalty programs where you can earn points toward future purchases. Coupons can also be found in newspapers, grocery store flyers, or online, so be sure to take a few minutes before you shop to see if there are any available for the items you need. Additionally, many stores have apps that allow you to access exclusive offers or discounts, so download these apps for added savings. 6. Take advantage of sales and discounts. Make it a habit to look for sales, promotions, and discounts when shopping. If you find a great deal on an item you use regularly, consider stocking up while it's on sale. However, don't fall into the trap of buying things just because they're on sale. It's important to ensure you'll actually use the items before they expire or go bad. Consider shopping at discount stores or warehouse clubs, which often offer lower prices on bulk items or clearance goods. Just be cautious and don't buy more than you need, as it can lead to overspending in the long run. 7. Shop seasonal and local. Fruits and vegetables are often cheaper when they are in season, and shopping locally can give you access to better prices on fresh produce. Farmers markets and local farm stands typically offer seasonal items at competitive prices. You can even find organic options at more affordable rates when you buy directly from the source. In addition to saving money, buying seasonal produce also means you're eating fresher, more flavorful foods. Try to incorporate what's in season into your meals to keep your grocery costs low. What? Reduce meat consumption. Meat can be one of the most expensive items on your grocery list. By reducing your meat consumption or opting for cheaper cuts, you can save a significant amount. Try implementing a few meatless meals into your weekly routine. There are plenty of delicious and nutritious plant-based proteins such as beans, lentils, tofu, and quinoa that are both affordable and satisfying. When you do buy meat, consider purchasing it in bulk or looking for sales on larger portions, then freezing what you won't immediately use. Cheaper cuts of meat, like chicken thighs or beef chuck, can often be just as tasty and versatile as more expensive options like chicken breasts or steak. 9. Avoid prepackaged convenience foods. Prepackaged or convenience foods, such as pre-cut vegetables, pre-cooked meals, or microwavable dinners, may save you time, but often come at a steep price. Whenever possible, buy fresh ingredients and prepare your meals from scratch. Not only will this save you money, but it also gives you the flexibility to adjust portions and ingredients to suit your needs. While convenience foods might seem like a quick fix, they often come with added preservatives and a higher cost. Take the time to prep and cook from scratch. It's cheaper, healthier, and more satisfying in the long run. 10. Limit eating out or ordering takeout. While it's tempting to grab dinner from a restaurant or order takeout after a long day, this can quickly add up and blow your grocery budget. Try to limit eating out and set a realistic budget for how often you'll indulge in takeout. A good strategy is to reserve eating out for special occasions or as a treat, rather than making it a regular habit. If you do crave restaurant-style food, try making your own versions at home. Cooking at home not only saves you money, but it also gives you more control over the ingredients, portion sizes, and flavors. Bonus tip: be mindful of waste. Food waste is another major contributor to overspending on groceries. Before you throw out leftovers or expired items, try to repurpose them into new meals. If you have vegetables that are getting old, consider making a soup or stew. Leftover chicken can be turned into sandwiches, salads, or tacos. Be creative and try to use up what you have before buying more. Additionally, take care to properly store your food to extend its shelf life. Using airtight containers, freezing leftovers, and organizing your fridge can help prevent spoilage and reduce waste. Staying on budget with groceries doesn't require drastic sacrifices or complicated strategies. By following these simple tips, like meal planning, sticking to a list, buying in bulk, and reducing food waste, you can save money while still enjoying delicious and healthy meals. Remember, it's all about making mindful choices and being disciplined in your approach. The key is consistency and planning. With time, these habits will become second nature, and you'll find yourself saving money without sacrificing the quality of your meals. Thanks for watching. And if you have any budget-friendly grocery tips, feel free to share them in the comments below. Happy shopping!